up guys, welcome back to another episode of Comparison. The last episode we compared fried chicken across 5 fast food restaurants. This time round, we are still gonna talk about protein, but the slightly cheaper version, which is Kai Fan chicken rice. And to make it interesting, we are gonna make it even more specific. Chicken rice around Kota Damansara area. And to be more specific, it's actually the Sunway Giza or the Dataran Sunway area lah. Why? Because that part is one of the most populated part of Kota Damansara, and I bet many of you working around here will go around that area to makan. So in this episode, we're gonna go over there, check out 5 restaurants and order 5 same chicken rice to see which one give us the most value in terms of pricing, portion and taste. Let's go! Alright, now we are at the first place. We are at Hap Mei in Kota Damansara. Let's go and check out the chicken rice and see how much the price. Let's go. So for those of you who like to eat chicken rice, right, what do you usually take? Do you take the Kai Hong part? Do you take the Kai Yi or Kai Pei? Why don't you tell us in the comment below? Personally, I always eat the Kai Hong. Cause why leh? Slimmer. I want to keep fit. Huh? Thank you. Alright, now we're gonna go to the second shop, DU Cafe. The chicken rice here is so good and so cheap, they're self-finished already. Alright, now we are at the second restaurant here, Yuan Peng. This one, many of you are probably familiar with it. I think it's one of the popular restaurant chains around, right? Kai Hong Yok, Siu Kai. Okay, now we are in the next restaurant here, which is Wai Sekai. This one quite famous because apparently they win some award lah. Come, let's go. They say good chicken, right? Usually they put it like that flat so that the juice retain. That's what they say lah, I don't know. Alright, now we are in the next place, a neighborhood restaurant. Yeah, this one is more like a big hawker center lah. Okay boss, Siu Kai Fan, Kai Hong Yok. Alright, talking about great offers, there's a fantastic deal for all investors, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro. To celebrate MooMoo Malaysia's launch in Malaysia, they're offering 0% commission fees for the first 6 months to new user. But even without this special, their usual rate is just 99 cents USD plus 0.03% of the trade value for trading in the US market and 3 ringgit plus 0.03% of the trade value for trading in the Malaysian market. This is an incredible opportunity that you shouldn't pass up. Besides their ability to trade both US stock and Malaysia stock on one platform, MooMoo's platform features cater to both novice and experienced traders. It's more than just a trading app. It's a tool for research and uncovering new investment opportunities. I personally enjoy using their industry chain feature, which gives you a complete perspective on the value chain from upstream to downstream, helping you to identify the potential investment opportunities within specific industry. Now, having used MooMoo for a while now, it's evident that they're not just another trading platform, but they aim to revolutionize how we trade in Malaysia. With super low fees and right now at 0% commission for the first 6 months, well, it's an obvious decision. And a host of all these innovative features for you to look for investment opportunity. And lastly, the assurance of being regulated by Security Commission. It's just like what they say, MooMoo represents not just a choice, but the future of trading at our fingertips. Alright, enough about them, and now let's get back to our video. Alright, so we have bought 4 packets of chicken rice from 4 different stores in Kota Damansara, Dataran Sunway. We are going to compare them in terms of number 1, portion, number 2, taste, and number 3, price. And finally, in my opinion, which one is the most value for money? So just by a glance of it, if we talk about portion wise, who looked the biggest there? Simply because the way that it's being presented, I would say that this one, the lunch box itself is a bigger one, so you get this illusion that maybe it has more things inside. But if I were to compare these other ones, I would say the second one is the one from neighborhood. It's giving me quite a lot lah. That's how I would feel lah. But they win probably because they give me extra packet of chili. This is definitely way more subjective, and the portion wise, as we can see, it's not too big a difference, I would say. Anyway, let's move on to the second part of the comparison, which is the comparing part of their taste. I think when you want to talk about chicken rice, right, to compare, there are 3 areas that we must talk about. The first is the rice. Whether is it the good quality rice or is it the cheap quality rice. Number 2, Obviously the chicken now I start to see the difference already. This neighborhood one although look like a lot lah, but actually the chicken thin one, and it's just spread out bigger, so it looks like they give you a lot, but actually it's not a lot. Okay, I like my chicken rice with the chili. Okay, not bad. Actually, they are using proper quality rice. A little bit hard, but acceptable kind. Not the very bad quality kind. Let's try the next one. The chicken is about the same, the texture is about there. But I have to say that I like their chili sauce better. Because this chili sauce are a bit sour. They're not so sour. Rice. Immediately you can taste even. This rice better. Okay, the next one is the one that's most presentable from Waisekai. Let's give it a try. Okay, this chicken definitely does taste different a bit. It has slightly different in terms of maybe the soy sauce, a little bit of sesame taste, tastes more sophisticated than these two. These two taste literally the same, right? But this one is slightly different already. You can feel you are eating something that like as if the chef put a little bit more effort. In terms of the rice wise, I have to say that this rice for me tastes better. A very nice combination between the chicken rice and the chicken itself. Okay, last but not least, let's try the one from Hapmei. This one very typical lah. Make the chicken thin, smack until thin, then spread it out to make it look nice. Okay, in terms of taste, Waisekai one is the best. The chicken texture is about the same, but in terms of the taste of the soy sauce combining with everything, this does taste better. That's in my opinion lah. In terms of price wise, maybe they already did a competitor survey, right? So what happened is that Neighborhood, Yuanfeng and Hapmei, all of them are charging the chicken price at 7 ringgit and 50 cents, all same price. Only Waisekai have a different price, which is 10 ringgit. So is the better taste worth 2 ringgit and 50 cents more? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Anyway, if we're going to talk about best value for money, I have to say if you're just purely looking at portion, from the looks of it, Neighborhood Cafe has the most value in terms of the portion size, giving you 2 chili, chicken, the amount not too shabby, Although I would say that it's a very close cut among each other, probably, it's actually about the same. In terms of pricing wise, definitely this one is the most expensive chicken rice. But if you do enjoy a good taste and you don't want to be eating any like generic chicken rice, then Waisekai's chicken does have its difference with only 2 ringgit and 50 cents more. So in my personal thought, which one the most value for money? I don't mind spending a little bit more for better food, so I would pay 10 ringgit for this chicken rice, because in my opinion, some of the shop who will be selling chicken rice at a great taste would be selling it at like say 16 ringgit or 15 ringgit. So 10 ringgit for me to be able to eat a good chicken rice, for me is worth it. So for me, this is the best value for money in that sense. Nonetheless, what do you guys think? If you have been in Dataran Sunway area or we miss out any chicken rice shop, let us know. Tell us in the comment which is your favorite chicken rice shop. See you next week.